What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Mohawk6 here. We are taking our first look at Gray Zone Warfare, the new MMO game that came out. It's very similar to like a Tarkov feel, where you have different factions, realistic medical stuff, and different types of combat. So we're just going to create a character. I'm going to jump in for a few minutes, but I just want to give you an overlook of what it kind of feels like right off the bat. So you get your archetypes. You could pick a few different guys here. Okay. Kind of Dave Bautista-esque here on the face. So the detail here is not really translating over to my character, which is okay, I guess. Whatever. You never see your character in any of these games anyway. It's just other people looking at them. So microphone problems, okay. The friggin' slick back haircut here, the little, you know, you gotta have the little Don Juan up there. Facial hair. The facial hair on this part of it, on the options, looks like it was made by someone who's never grown facial hair before, or a 40-year-old person who still can't grow an actual beard. So take that for what it is, but we'll just, sure, whatever. You always gotta pick a beard. Alright, that's like Santa Claus. Sure. Okay, shirts, then you got your... The shirt just looks perpetually dirty to me. I don't know why, but it always just looks like it hasn't been washed the entire time this person's owned it. Like, they've only ever worn one shirt, and that's it. I kind of like that one. It kind of cuts off a little bit. Almost like a halter top, you know? Or like, what do they call those? Whatever. I'll go with that one. Gloves. Sure. Those look cool, I guess. Although the brown doesn't look too bad. All right. And then for your shorts or your pants, you got those. Okay. There's just something about pants with built-in knee pads that is just not to my style. I don't care. I understand the function of it, but just having pants that have built-in knee pads is just... It doesn't do it for me, so we're just going to stick to the jungle ones here, you know. This is taking place in Vietnam, so you figured, you know, try to go for the style. Which, another infuriating thing, so the top is kind of like a multicam, and then the bottom is like woodland. It's just military nerd stuff there for you, in case you care. But I guess you can't have it not match. So, alright, we'll go with that one. That's the rest of the two options. And then the boots. Sure. You got your three factions to choose from. I don't know what any of this means. I'm probably going to go with the middle one here because it bills itself as a PMC run by soldiers for soldiers, which is a fancy way of saying bullshit. But we're going to try it anyway. Name, Mohawk. 6. Okay, it is accepted, and we're gonna try to drop in. So I did try to shoot this video one other time, and there was no audio on my microphone, so that was really fun. It was just me mouthing it for... That is not who I picked at all. I hope that's not my guy. There are two different types that you can do here. So you can do warfare, so that's your PvE, PvP, where you will fight other players, and I'm used to calling them scavs from Tarkov, but you'll fight like NPCs. The NPCs you can pick out are usually in like a blue top in this game. You'll also hear them like emoting and yelling and like obviously shooting at you, but that's usually how you can tell what the NPC or the enemy faction is here. So the last time I had some server issues too. It was also like probably prime time for gaming when this game first dropped. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, that's a lot faster today. So the interesting thing about this, as opposed to like Tarkov, is you start in your home base. So you don't actually need to deploy from your home base. Or I'm sorry, let me back up here. Cool. So this is where all of your vendors, your quest givers, and your stash is going to be. So everything over here is what I have on me as on my person right now, and then all this stuff is my locker. So I start with $10,000 and some pretty decent, you know, it's starter gear. So you can create your squad from here. You have your vendors, So he's already here, so Handshake is one. Then I got Gunny and Labrat. And they're going to have, hopefully, so it looks like Labrat's the medic. Gunny's going to have guns, ironically. Oop. And then Handshake looks like gear. But you see if you click here, you have some tasks, so you can accept it. Hopefully everyone has some. Yep. And then you'll have your rewards down here. Mark cash in one of the town's warehouses. Cool. Labrat, what do you want me to do? Hand over learner medical supplies to Labrat. Find learner medical supplies. Whatever those are. And you get some cash, and you get your reputation. So you build your reputation to unlock more things you could buy from them. So the better stuff you could buy, the better, better stuff you're gonna have. Better gear. Accept that. So right now I'm on my base. You can pull up a mini map, or if you hold the M, it'll bring up the entire map. And this map is gigantic. I think last time when I first tried, I made it to like here, and it's still a pretty big move. You can't see it, but behind my, let's see if I can move it for you. Sorry for the volume. See, so the only thing behind my my screen is this little thing right there. I'm not 100% sure what it is. It might be frame rate. It might be processing speed or whatever. But my frame rate, my FPS on this game right now is only like 70, which is fine. I'm still working the bugs out. But you'll have your other squad mates here in your base. You can see them all marked around me with the blue X's. So it's that. If you go, so if you hold tab, this is like all your good stuff. So you go to your character. This is all the gear that you have on you. Usually I won't bring a sidearm in for this, but so see the safe lock here. So that means you're going to whatever you put here, even if you die, you're gonna hold on to it. I gotta wait for this to fall out. So I'm probably gonna put some like surgery kit in there. My splint. I know I needed a lot of splints last time. Not so much that. Not splints. I needed bandages. I was getting lit up. So let me see. I do have a bunch more bandages, so I might bring in some of those. But you got your blood. So you can do blood transfusion, and then down here at the bottom of the screen is your vital signs, right? So I got my blood, got my hydration, my energy. My weight, you can see it's a little high right now. And then intoxication, so I'm assuming there's going to be alcohol in there. And then radiation, which I haven't run into yet, but if I had to guess, I would assume it's probably somewhere in this area. But even if you see it, there's nothing. No like town or anything in that area. So then you have your other bases, and each base kind of has their own, little village attached to it. You can see your squad locations on the map. Not squad, but your friendly players, I guess you could say. And then I know the safe extraction, you have to make it back to your base, and it doesn't look like there's any specific time frame. So Tarkov, you have a limited number of time when you get in before you extract. But yeah, for this game, I don't really see too much of it yet. So controls are pretty much the same if you were playing on mouse and keyboard on any of these games before. B for auto, semi-auto. V, you're going to check. I use this quite a bit when you're doing it because you don't want to keep. You don't want to just like hot swap reload like you would in like regular, because your magazines will just it won't like. I'm trying to think. It won't add your old magazine to your new one. So you want to make sure that when you're swapping, you have a spot for your magazine to go, and then you also have you're counting what rounds are left over in that magazine. Okay. So that's it for today. I know it's a lot of, just like surface stuff, but it is a pretty good game. I'm going to launch another one. I'm going to upload another one later today. I'm going to upload another one today where we'll actually get into some gameplay and stuff, but I just want to go over this. It does look like a really fun game. We're still working out the bugs. It's a brand new game, so it is what it is on that. But let me know what you think of this in the comments. Oh, good, there's one. But let me know what you think about it in the comments, what you want to see, and if you're going to be playing, let me know. Alright? That's it. that's it for now, guys. Thanks a lot. Mohawk 6 out. Please like and subscribe if you can to help out the channel.